figure out the entire journey. And it's so, I've seen this so much within politicians, is they're trying to address COVID, which I see COVID as being very much a marathon. It's a long-term play. And they're trying to address it with a sprinter's mentality, where if I just give it all out now and get there now, it'll be said and done and I can move on to something else. I think as leaders, we're gonna have the same challenge. We don't know if there's gonna be another wave. We don't know what we don't know. So if we approach it with more of a benchmarking mindset, okay, I've reached the 5-mile marker, the 10-mile marker, the 15-mile marker, we can make pivots and different choices through there, and then we don't have to have all the answers, because we're gonna be getting all senses of new information, all new data points to incorporate into our decision-making framework. I think we can slow down. I know entrepreneurs we love the bright and shiny, we like the bigger, brighter now, yesterday, but if we can slow down, hit those benchmarks, recognize that, the world can be different in 3 weeks. It can be different in 3 months, and it may not, and either one is okay, but it's okay, and we can give ourselves the permission, and we can deal with our pride and ego by recognizing that we don't have to have all the answers all the time, and we can give out the information we do have today.
Todd makes a really good point about the fact that entrepreneurs are always quick, and speed is really important to them. And one of the things I try and do is get them to slow down as well. Slow down from a standpoint of making decisions, and slow down to make themselves healthier, to provide the care and nurturing they need to be giving employees. You got to take care of yourself first before you can.
Absolutely. So glad you brought that up. Self-care right now is so incredibly critical. And self-care can mean, if you got 5 entrepreneurs, it can mean 5 different things to them. And I know a lot of entrepreneurs are very extroverted. Well, they couldn't go out and be very social for a very long time. So they're just like collapsing within, and they don't know what to do. And they're, so I've got some entrepreneurs who are struggling in their relationships right now. And they're trapped at home, and their norm has been upset. So self-care, and so much can be said from a meditative perspective, from a journaling perspective, from watching programs like this right now, finding a tribe, finding a community. There's a lot we can do for self-care, and there's a big difference between being focused on self-care versus selfish. When we do self-care, think of ourselves as a reservoir and as like a bucket of water. And if we put more bucket in, when we have to give abundantly to others, there's more to give. When we're selfish, that's not how we're behaving. And so many entrepreneurs get wrapped up in thinking, well, I'm being selfish. I'm like, no, self-care is critical right now. So you've got more to give to your family, to the poor kids who've lost graduations, who've not been able to be part of their social peer network, and your employees and your friends and your network. If your reservoirs are low, your resources are depleted and the demands increase, we can't be who we want to show up and be authentically.